Hello everybody, my name is Birdsong Gaming or Gaming with Brian or Brian Birdman Fun. Welcome back to episode 19 of the Dynasty by the Bay franchise. We'll be taking on the defending back-to-back World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. And as you can see, we've been holding our own in this division. It has been... It's been tough, but we have been doing it. Give you a look around in the entirety of Major League Baseball, at least in this and MLB The Show. Pirates are leading, of course. The Cubs are hot on their tail. I really hope the Pirates aren't doing what they did either last year or the year before, of them peaking and then just collapsing. Braves are leading the West, and we have Braves coming up. The next episode is kind of undecided. Here's the AL wild card. So you have the Tigers, Yankees, and Guardians. I think the Yankees and Tigers would be really interesting. You kind of have a rematch of 2012 of that division or championship series. Mariners are leading the West. I really hope they don't collapse. Twins are one game up in the Central, while the Guardians are 5.5 back. And right now, the Orioles lead the AL East. And we currently hold the top wildcard spot. We'd have to play the Padres, which would be a big challenge. And then you have the Cubs. Like it mentions in the description, we do have some injuries. Luis Matos, he's been on there for a while. He has another 24 days. But here are at least two of the new 5 or 4 injuries. Well, here they are right here. You see Andrew... I'm going to pronounce that last name very wrong. Andrew... Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that. But you got a third baseman, and you got Gabriel Rincones Jr. Both of them are out with a torn ACL, and their seasons are both done. And then you have Hectorius. I just cannot speak today. He is out with a shoulder strain, and then Juan Sanchez is out with a broken forearm. That is what is going on, but let's get on into it. And yeah, if you like what you see here, hit the like button and subscribe. Join the Discord if you want. Link is in the description. Also, check out some other MLB The Show franchisers. Their links will be in the descriptions. My good buddy, Just Mr. Love Amos, Mr. Love Amos was actually live earlier today with his Pirates franchise. Unfortunately, he got all the way to Game 7, and he ended up losing, which really hurted me to see. As we are, of course, here in beautiful Oracle Park. Of course, the Giants in real life made that trade for Rafael Devers, as Alex Freeland is making his MLB debut. Okay, a little bit of him. I'm not sure who this guy is. Obviously, he's a real player. I don't know where he ranks in their system in this game, but 223 at bats. I don't know, really. 194 average? Okay, wow. That's surprising. On the mound is Hayden Birdsong. Right now, he is 5-3 in 13 starts with a 4.23 ERA. His strikeout rate is good. He got 76 strikeouts. The walks are something to be worked on. As here is Mr. Freddie Freeman, the guy that tortured the Yankees. He didn't really torture us. Okay. As Hayden Birdsong's going, what? That was a ball. Giants 44-24. As we are closing out in the month of July. Fly ball to left. Ramos is there, and he makes the catch. And here is the reigning World Series back-to-back champions Dodgers. I don't like saying that. Freeman, David Bodie, the former Chicago Cub, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, Will Smith, Max Muncy, Hernandez, Outman, and Freeland. But here's David Bodie. I know the Cubs must have cut him and the Dodgers picked him up because why not? And David Bodie, a big utility man. All right. It is 2-2 on Mr. David Bodie as there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. As there is his first punch-out. As now, that'll bring up Shohei Ohtani. As the 1-2 is a foul ball. Or now it's 1-2, excuse me. As Ohtani behind in the count, we love to see it. Considering this team is like in a competing spot, as there's a strikeout of Ohtani, second strikeout of the game, as we will see the top of the lineup as let's go Giants. As on the mound is Blake Snell. He is 6-3. This is our old friend. Played that 1 year with the Giants. We'll show his numbers here. And yeah, he played 1 year. 1 year, in fact, threw a no-hitter, and that was in Cincinnati. In fact, some buddies, some people I know almost went to that game, or were going to go to that game, but by the time they got there, it would have been too late. So yeah. But anyway, for this year, looks like Blake Snell, he's 6-3. He's doing really, really well. And he is, of course, signed a huge contract, which, I mean, come on. The Dodgers got to stop getting away with this. Four-seam, slurve, circle change, and slider. As the first guy up will be Mr. Luis Reyes. As the 1-2 is a swing and a miss.
1 ball,
but
2
yes.
strikes.
As here is the 1-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. As Arias strikes out, first strikeout of the game. You should take a look at our line, more like at the strikeout. I don't think we want to figure that out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He is a free agent after this year. He swings and misses. Lowe's doing well, 268. We moved him down in the lineup due to issues. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough game. Oh boy. And here is Mr. Matt Chapman. Pitch is 1-2. My goodness. 1-2 count on Mr. Matt Chapman. He's batting .303, and he'll foul that one away. 1-2. 303, 13 homers, and 40 driven in. As the pitch, Chapman hits that wall to left field. Down the line it goes, and it is a fair ball. Hops into the crowd. It is an automatic ground rule double. 2-out double, nevertheless. Hernandez could not get there. That brings up Willie Adames. And the pitch to Willie. He smacks that up the middle. We're going to send Chapman home, and we will get a 1-0 lead. As you want to get an early lead, it obviously shows, and you want to score as many runs as possible. Because the last time that the Dodgers were here, I think we were only up by a run, and that came back and bit us in the rear. As now here is Mr. Heli Ramos. He will pop on out to Mr. Max Muncy, who one time yelled at Madison Bumgarner to get it out of the ocean. But Willie Adames, RBI single, drives in Chapman, And he's staying on top of that fastball. As here comes Mr. Kyle. I'm pretty sure I signed with the Dodgers for the money Tucker. Tucker, obviously, last year with the Cubs, he did great, and yeah, he got to make a contract. Like, come on. Like, do the Dodgers really need him? Because whoever their right fielder should be, I mean, obviously it's not Ohtani, but, like, Jesus. As I also just realized there's no Mookie Betts. He must be injured. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it's probably why they made the move for Tucker as he swings and misses. Already tied for 6th in RBIs. The Dodgers are going to be a pain in our side for years as Tucker rips that to right and wants me to switch to Thomas, so I will. Wow, played nicely, and Tucker's going to get in there. That's a tough play off the wall there. As Tucker has a double, and again, that ball was hit hard. High off the McCovey Cove wall, or at least a brick wall. I don't know if that's called McCovey Cove. And we are down 3-1 in the count to Will Smith. The player, not the actor. This fouls it away 3-2. Come on, Hayden. Got to get out of this, or got to at least prevent the run from advancing, and he'll do just that, getting a swing and a miss from Will Smith. As that will bring Mr. Max Muncy to the mound. Pitch to him. It is inside 1-2. 2-1. Excuse me. The count on Mr. Max Muncy. As Tucker not going. I don't know why he would. Just don't. As the 1-2 ground ball to, or 2-2, excuse me, count ground ball to Nathaniel Wells. I don't really see my team, the Cleveland Guardians, my favorite MLB team. I had to see Noel doing that. We don't like seeing Ohtani. Tell Marte yes is. Oh. Here is Mr. Teoscar Hernandez, one of the guys that gave the lead to the Dodgers. Ground ball to Chapman. Hernandez, you got to hit it somewhere else. You can't hit it. You cannot hit it to Chapman. As we will see, actually, Lane Thomas, the one who made that nice relay off the wall, leading off a big enough right here. 328. He has done phenomenal. I don't know if he's ever. No. This has definitely so far been his best year since with the Nationals. Right now, I know it's still early. I know it's only year 1. This guy, so far, has been worth the money. And of course, the question is how long will it last? That is the only question, as Thomas takes a very questionable slider. And of course, we needed contact, and Lane Thomas is providing that along with his defense, as that pitch is whacked into left center field. It is going to get down one hop up against the MLB sign where it says stand up for cancer. 103 off the bat of Lane Train Thomas, his 13th double, and he is showing why we gave him that money and also moved Jung Hoo Lee to right, because it just made sense. Anyway, now it is Mr. Tyler Fitzgerald. Runner at second, and the pitch is a fly ball to center. I believe that is Outman. He has a good arm, and no, we're just going to bluff. We're going to bluff, even though we might have been safe. But there's only one out. Nice throw by James Outman, even though I think it should be Andy Pajes to be playing in center. And here is Patrick Bailey. Now, in the last episode, you guys may have saw that he was batting like 5th in the lineup. The reason why is because his last couple of games, he's he's been up and down, and I think moving him to the the 8 hole, as for whatever reason we do not have we don't have, you see the lineups there, we don't have Velasquez batting, which I can't remember why, but yeah, to make it short and sweet, Patrick Bailey was just kind of struggling, so we moved him down in the lineup. I remember why I put Jung-Hoo Lee in the 9 spot against lefties. Now, again, normally you wouldn't want to put someone who is batting lefty against the lefty, as that is outside ball 4, and the first walkabout is because I dug into the stats, and technically Jung-Hoo Lee is batting better against lefties than Nelson Velasquez, as the 3-1 pitch is inside. Luis Arias is waiting on deck. This lineup, I feel, is very balanced with your lefties and righties. You have Bailey, who is a switch hitter. Line drive over the glove of Freeland. As, oh God. We're going to score a run as, okay. Look how fast Jung-Hoo Lee was as he drives in a run. And again, hey, the analytics were right. The analytics were right. As Lane Thomas comes in to score, as you see Lee like about halfway, he's like, oh, I gotta get back. Alright. There we go. Snell will get a ground ball, tag the runner, and okay, Max Muncy, you're no Matt Chapman. Our third baseman is better than yours. Yeah. So we get two. And that is so big. You see the Dodgers, I'll put it in the YouTube description of who they faced in the last series. But, yeah, it looked like their bats were good. And we don't need that here. Which, by the way, this is game 1 of a 3-game series. As the pitch to Outman is a ball. Alright, I guess it's time to take a look at the umpires. I do not want to go here. Who is the home plate umpire? It is Dave Lawrence. Okay. I did see the wind blowing out to right. Is that right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, again, you never know. As we are, of course, this is a weekend game, and we should have been wearing our City Connects, but did not. We decided to go, you know what? No. We're going to go with our non-City Connects. Or no City Connects, as the pitch is a foul ball. 2-2 the count. I will look at this roster because, again, we are in, like, I think the 3rd week of June. As oh my god. Okay. Geez, James Outman, you really lived up to your name there. There is an out. As here is Alex Freeland. He is definitely not related. I can say with confidence he is not related to the Rockies starting pitcher Kyle Freeland. One of the things we should look for is going to be first base, because Nathaniel Lowe is under contract, or he's a free agent at the year's end, or we might ride it out, because if you look last year, Lamont Wade Jr., who was a free agent at the end of the year, we did not trade, and he did help down the stretch. So, as there is a fly ball in the right center field, Lane Thomas will call off Ramos, and he makes the catches. Ramos is like, hey man, you gotta call that sooner. So through 2.5, or is it 2.5, 3.5? I think like we're only in the we are in the bottom of the 3rd. Alright. As here is Nathaniel Lowe. Like I mentioned, he is a free agent at the year's end. I do know this for a fact because he's been up. He's been up for a while. Didn't really get a shot with Tampa Bay. Got there with Texas. So, yeah, he is... he's nearing the end of his, I guess, so-called rookie contract. As Lowe fouls it away, still 1-2. So, we'll see. We shall see. As, oh, he got under that, pops it up. Of course, 98 up in the zone is nasty. As there is out number 1. That'll bring up Matt Chapman, the guy that got the rally started, I believe, in the was it the bottom of the first? Yeah. And then we scored 2 or... man. Trying to remember is hard. As here is the pitch. Chapman will rope it down the line. Hernandez does have a good arm. We're going to hold Chapman, and oof, that is a cannon of an arm by Mr. Teoscar Hernandez, who is in LA for this year and next year. After the Giants, or not the Giants, excuse me, the Dodgers won the World Series in 2024 over the Yankees, they did re-sign Teoscar Hernandez to a nice 3-year deal. As the outfield is Hernandez, Outman, and Tucker. Infield, Muncy, David Bodie, who mostly is remembered for his walk-off grand slam against the Cubs, which, great call by Matt Vasgersian. Alex Freeland making his MLB debut. You got Mr. Freddie Freeman and Will Smith behind the plate. As I still wish we had Will Smith so we could have a see which Will Smith is better, but he may get smacked. And I'll see how many of you got that, as there's a fly ball. Oh, it drops. Chapman get the second. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. We almost just ran ourselves into a double play there. Of course, it was hard to see if that ball was going to drop, and then, yeah. I don't know why Chapman was going back, but okay. And that happens in baseball. All right. Ramos, 1-1 count. Come on. Blake Snell's pitch count is going to keep going. It needs to keep going up. As you don't want to swing at that. You don't want to swing at that. And the 1-2, of course, Blake Snell would try to go back there. And oh my goodness. Ramos having a really great year, batting average wise, is, well, that is going to get away. Throw to first will be in time. He's having a good year. I'm going to call it right now. I think he's going to be one of the starters, or should be in the All-Star game. I'm not going to really say starters because most likely Kyle Tucker's going to be the starter because, you know, he's a Dodger. You know, you got to root for a Dodger. Well, I'm sorry. I don't like that. As well, David Bodie will fly out to the guy we were just talking about. You see the scores there at the bottom of your screen. The Reds beat the Pirates. Brewers leading. As, yeah, it looks like got some nice scores around Major League Baseball. Pitch. Swinging a foul ball. 1 and 2 still on Ohtani. I'm Mariner. I'm looking right at you for that darn division. The curveball just misses. Red Sox are 2.5 out, and again, if anyone's like wondering, oh, are you going to trade for Rafael Devers? Why? Why would I trade for Devers? One, his contract is huge. I mean, yes, I'd like to have him, that contract, but I have Luis Arias, who is a great. And also, I'm not going to put him at third because then he'd be a bench bat. And we have Matt Chapman, and that would just create so much turmoil and just dysfunction in the clubhouse. And we don't need that because we need to be competing with the Dodgers. And Kyle Tucker strikes out. I believe that is Hayden's 5th or 6th. But yeah, I'm not getting Devers. We don't need him. Plain and simple. As here is Lane Thomas. Absolutely smoked. What was that? A fastball that was pretty much dead down the middle of the plate. He'll get it in the air to center, and that reaction by Outman, I knew he was out. One center fielder flies out to another. As here is Mr. Tyler Fitzgerald. Had a chance to drive in Thomas. Did not, as he'll hit it into center field. Now, get down. Nice stop by Outman. He'll get it in. And we have speed on the base path. Of course, Patrick Bailey at the plate, 228. He struck out as there goes Fitzgerald swing and a miss. Looked like he was just tied up by that. Fitzgerald's 6th stolen base of the year. Team-wise, we were dead last in stolen bases, so we need to get it together. You know what, Bailey? That was not on you. That's on me. That is Snell's 4th strikeout. And here's Jung-Hoo Lee, the man who did drive in a run. Like I mentioned, he's doing better against left-handers. There's a strike. 1 and 2. Runners in scoring position. Might not be doing well, but still, we got some time to iron that out. As Lee fouled that one away. Not sure how. I'm not going to question it, but he didn't strike out. As the pitch on the way, Lee fly ball center field. James Outman is there as the Dodgers have action. Already, doesn't look like... I'm not going to say it. Smith, Muncy, and Hernandez. We're up 2-0, but guys, we got to get something going. As you take a look, okay, so Hayden Birdsong has 6 strikeouts. He's only given up 1 hit, no walks. Pretty much the 2 earned runs are the only blemish on Snell. I know he's probably saying in the Dodger dugout, like, hey guys, you got to provide me with some run support. I can't do everything myself, as Will Smith gave a gift to a fan in the upper deck. And pretty much, that fan's probably going to keep it, even though it's from a Dodgers. Okay. Hey, Bailey. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You just had Birdsong throw a curveball down, and we get him looking. Yes, sir. You just throw a curveball down in the zone. It is so perfect to throw a fastball up because it sets it up perfectly. As here is Max Muncy. Hayden Birdsong is closing on 70 pitches. We're going to have him go pretty much until, there is his 8th punch out. Looks like Hayden really loves pitching against the Dodgers, but we'll let him go until he can, and the option A, or actually the first thing is let him go until he has to come out of the game. Dave Lawrence, the home plate umpire, or is it Ricky? Nevertheless, the umpire is, of course, expanding his zone, and yeah. We did pitch with Hayden in the last episode, and it was just, with this one, I did like the storyline of seeing Blake Snell, because this will be the first time we see him in regular season playing, and not the postseason. 2-2 on Mr. Hernandez, and he will ground it. Oh, what a pick by Josh Lowe at first. And that was beautiful. We are through 5.5 in the second beautifulest ballpark in Major League Baseball. See how we've done in our last 10 games. We did lose the Cubs, but we have pretty much been great. We recently swept the A's, so we took, I guess, the Battle of the Bridges, I guess is what I'm hearing people call it now. Blake Snell is at 80 pitches. I'm pretty sure if I get a run in here, he is, if I get a double or something, which, our Ice has 14 doubles. Okay, game, I guess, I'll put that in there, it's fine. Oh, if I get a double or Snell gives up a run, pretty sure Dave Roberts is gonna pull him. If Dave Roberts is still the manager, which I believe he is. He was not, or his contract ran out last season, and we tried to get him, but he went back to the Dodgers. That would have been the ultimate, hey, we got your manager. But of course, Dodger fans would have been like, well, we beat you in the playoffs. Which, which that series, which those numbers are not really good. Here is Nathaniel Lowe. He made that nice stop at first, and you know, even though facing a lefty, he might be outmatched. But he's our first baseman. Now, yes, could I have put Luis Arias at first and maybe put, say, a right-hander? Yes, I could have. But I didn't want to. 2-2 on the way, foul ball by Lowe. As here is the 2-2 on the way from Blake Snell to Nathaniel Lowe. And so before last postseason, before the Dodgers and Giants faced off, the Dodgers had the series 3-2. So it is now 4. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Ooh, late timing there. It is now 7-5. So they have at least a 2-game lead, at least postseason wise. Regular season wise, I'm pretty interested. I don't know that as Chapman will rip it to Ellie De La Cruz. And that is the final out of the inning. So coming into this game, of course, I'll have to crunch the numbers. Well, I'm not sure. I should have wrote down, but the Dodgers are 1,281 and 1,285. So, again, it looks like we have them in the season series, of course. I have to go back to last year and I have to think, or I don't know. I completely forgot to keep track of that. Again, I'm not a professional, I was streaming, but a professional YouTuber here. Still 1-2 as that's probably going to be all for Blake Snell. He's going to be off the mound as a swing and a miss. Woo! Dodgers are really singing it to Birds, giving them the sing the bird song. That was terrible. That was terrible. 1-1 the count on Mr. Alex Freeland, their second baseman, still looking for his first major league hit. I believe he grounded out last time. Yeah, to Nathaniel Lowe. As the 2-1 on the way is foul ball. Did I get the umpire? Did I get Bailey? I kind of want to take another look at this. See, does it get Bailey? Oh, I got right off the umpire. I mean, I guess give him credit, man. If this is real life, that umpire definitely takes that blow. 2 called strike 3, I believe. We are now in double digits. We are in double digits. Man, Hayden Birdsong making it look easy and making the Dodgers hitters look foolish. As the 1-1 to Freddie Freeman is a high fastball. Freeman, easily a Hall of Famer. He got the 300 career home runs. He got recently got the 550 doubles. Congratulations. This man is a no doubt first ballot Hall of Famer. You look at his awards: MVP, Hank Aaron Award, multi-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger Award, World Series MVP, and a Gold Glove in 2018. When Freeman retires in this dynasty, if he is not in the Hall of Fame, I'm going to lose it. Like, it's going to be like, how? But, because I wish MLB would fix that. SDS would, not MLB, as Freeman takes low 2-2. The way the MLB has it in real life, that excuse me, no complaints. As the 2-2 to Freeman. He will cut and miss. And Hayden Birdsong with 11 strikeouts. That may be his last batter, as we will see Adames, Ramos, and Thomas coming up. Really, really great game. As they will, in fact, go to Shelby Miller, the former Arizona Diamondback. I believe Miller pitched a year with the Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he did in 2023. Didn't get a World Series, though, because the next year he would go on to the Tigers. Then last year with the Diamondbacks, of course, second stint with the Diamondbacks went a whole lot better, as he was traded in the Dansby Swanson deal. That is, I still can't believe that. Signed a 1-year deal. And you know what? We are going to get somebody up in our bullpen. And you know what? Why not Eric Miller? Of course, you see who we have coming up. We'll at least see if maybe if Birdsong can face one back. You just got to get someone up in case. As a 2-1 on the way to Adames, and he will crush that deep left field. It is out of here. 391 feet, and we get a little of an insurance, as Boo Chambi would call it. Bye-bye, baby. His 9th of the year, 100.9 off the bat, 391 to left. A lot of 9s there. You had 3 9s, which are the good type of numbers to have in a row. Anyway, that ball was crushed. Welcome into the game, Shelby Miller. Let's see, catches the barrel, launches it over, looks like 2 seagulls. Hang time of 5.7.3. Launch career 28.2. You love to see it. That is what we need out of this lineup against these Dodgers. As now it's Mr. Elliot Ramos swinging and a miss, 2-2. Like I said, Ramos last year had some injuries. Hopefully gonna bounce back here in this year, and he is off to a great start. He's not a free agent, not even close. As here is the 2-2 offering to him, and he cuts and misses. Oh no, fouled it away. Alright, I thought it was a strikeout. I did. As here is the 2-2, as it's outside 3-2. As the Dodgers have former Yankee and Blue Jay Chad Green and Alex Vesia, the former Miami Marlin. Don't remember how he got there. I'm pretty sure you, the people, are capable of at least looking at that. As there's a check swing, strike 3. Yeah. As here is Lane Thomas. He's 1 for 2. As a Guardians fan, I love Lane Thomas. Of course, added him here, which we needed it, because we needed speed and contact, which Thomas brings that. Even if his best is against lefties, but don't let it fool you. Like, yes, this man is no Luis Arias, but he is still good, as Thomas fouls that one away, 1-2. Still on Lane Thomas, our center fielder, and I still got to change his number because, at least been talking to him, and he's been like, okay, you just got to let me know what the number change is. There's a ground ball to, I believe that is, who is that again? That's not Freeland, is it? Or is it him? No, it's David Bodie. Okay. Tyler Fitzgerald comes up, got a base hit his last time up on a fastball, pretty much dead down the middle of the plate. Here's the pitch. Fitzgerald, fair ball down the line. That's going to kick right to Kyle Tucker. And a nice throw. He is on. And now that brings up Patrick Bailey, and he will foul it away. I don't know if the first base coach is thinking about sending him here. It is risky. There are 2 outs. As well, he's going to go, and it will not matter because Bailey continues to swing at a very ugly pitch. But Willy Adames drives in his second run of the game. This time a bomb to left. A Willy bomb, if you prefer to say. As, well, Hayden Birdsong's energy is in the yellow. We're going to let him face David Bodie, and oh my. David, you couldn't hit that if you fell out of a boat. As here is the 1-2 pitch. It is a called strike 3. I believe, what is that? Is that a baker's dozen? My goodness. Take another look. The fastball. Or no. I think that might be one less. Let's see if he can get to a baker's dozen. The pitch to Ohtani. Ground ball. Fitzgerald. I couldn't get there. I guess he didn't want to die for it. Okay. Alright. Because that'll bring up Kyle Tucker. And you know what? Let's see. Does Tucker hit better? I don't think it actually matters. Tucker, okay. His numbers do get reduced. But you know what? No. I believe in Hayden Birdsong. Of course, having to deal with Shohei at first. As his 100th pitch of the night is a hanging curveball. Please let's not hang it there. So let's take a look. How many strikeouts is that for... Yeah, he has 12, and it is 13 to be a baker's dozen. We just... Come on, Hayden. You got this. You got this. As the 1-2 as Ohtani does not go. Tucker fly ball. Thankfully, hooking foul. Ooh. That was too scary. Alright. I want you to bury this curveball even if Ohtani goes here. He does not, and we kick a swing and a miss. And there is the baker's dozen by Hayden Birdsong. Whoo! As, okay, Will Smith, you are much better against lefties. We're going to get Randy Rodriguez up. And you know what? We're going to call... Oop, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to call a mound visit. Yes, we're going to call a mound visit. It's kind of the talk to him. Like, what does he want to do? Does he want to see if he can get out of this? And, of course, in today's baseball, you do not see a lot of pitchers go over 100... Well, go... Yeah, you don't see many of them go over 100 pitches. I've seen it twice this year with my Guardians. You know what? It seems like, oh wow, he actually talked to the pitching coach, be like, yeah, I want to get this out of the inning. I got myself into it, and he's gonna try to get out of it because that's what I'm being told from the dugout. As the pitch, Smith fouls it away, and you know what? I like this. This like pretty much says, hey, I got the balls to go out here and pitch against the big boys as he strikes out Will Smith. Hayden Birdsong, everybody. Just absolutely dominates the Dodgers through 7 innings. It is the 7th inning stretch here in Oracle Park. As the Dodgers will go to the lefty, Alex Vesia, who was warming up in the bullpen. 19 games, 6 holds, and 19 in the 3rd inning. 1.40 ERA. It is going to be hard, it looks like, to score some runs off of him. You do get a look at a stat score. Hayden Birdsong. You cannot ask for better. And, of course, the two big guys, Chapman and Adames, have been so great in this. As... Alright, it looks like... I'm not sure who I'm going to bring in. It's definitely not going to be Randy Rodriguez. We're going to get Camilo Duvall warming up as well. Lee does have a single. He did drive in a run as the pitch fouled away. And I have said it before about Jung-Hoo Lee, but his swing, obviously he came from the KBO, or at least the South Korean baseball league, as that pitch drops low. I thought that slider was going to stay in the zone. 2-2 on Jung-Hoo Lee. And here is the pitch to him. Swinging a drive deep to center. Outman back, track, wall, and it clanks off of him as Jung-Hoo Lee is going to get a triple. Oh, I thought he was going to catch that. It's going to be Lee's second triple of the year. And again, just because he's a lefty does not mean he can hit against lefties. As take another look. Oh, looks like it was just past the outstretched glove. Are they going to show the replay on that triple? I guess not. As here is Luis Arias. 1-1 the count on Mr. Arias. Check swing. He did not go, Blue. Yes, he did not go. Yes, he followed the batter's box, but his bat did not cross the plane. If there's anybody who's good with that, it is Arias. Fly ball to right. Tucker going back. He'll make the catch. That's going to be deep enough to score Jung-Hoo Lee. And we have a 4-run lead. This is what we need. Too bad we couldn't get this in the postseason, but hey. It is fine. As here is Nathaniel Lowe is trying to at least get a hit, as he will dunk that one in the left. There's a base hit. And as it looks right now, if this lead holds, we will be 2.5 back of the Dodgers. Now, of course, if we end up sweeping this series, there's a very good shot that we could be a half a game back. And that will, of course, have baseball analysts, writers, and our own fans buzzing about, okay, the Giants are holding their own. As Willie Adames will step to the plate in a 2-2 count. Are they going to replay his home run? They are indeed going to replay his home run. Boom. Deep into left field. That's not left center. But nevertheless, he is up, and he could potentially add on right here. The 2-2 on the way. Again, stroke to left center. Hernandez makes the catch. I didn't know Teoscar Hernandez was that good of an outfielder. But nevertheless, that is the final out, and we you see our next couple of games. We'll have an off day on Monday. Have an off day Monday. Go to Tampa Bay to take on the Rays. We are gonna bring in. You know what? We're going to bring in Randy Rodriguez. We're going to save Camilo Duvall. I should have made this decision before, but I am indeed sorry. But Hayden Birdsong, really, really great game. You pitched well. Yeah, you can't talk your way into this. You're really up there in pitch count, as he gets a big ovation from the fans. As here's Randy Rodriguez. In 32 games, he is 2-0. Does have 3 holds. Of course, there has been talks about moving him into the setup role due to Sean Shelley, or I think it's Jelly or Shelley, one of the two. Having Rodriguez take Shelley's spot because he has not been good. But Shelley has not been good. Rodriguez has been phenomenal. We are in the top of the 8th. We are gonna have Ryan Walker pitch unless he is not available. 2-1 followed away 2-2. Looks like Texas beat Kansas City. White Sox currently leading over the Oakland the Oaklandless A's, which, again, that just really pisses me off. As Max Muncy cuts and misses. That is the first strikeout for Rodriguez, the 15th of the night. You see Teoscar Hernandez, he's doing pretty good, both lefties and righties. Of course, more home runs and RBIs against righties, but a better average versus lefties. And again, that kind of proves like hey, I can hit, of course, Hernandez just gets caught in an in-between swing there. Hernandez obviously a star, but again, that's the Dodgers for you. The 1-2 pitch and a cut and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back punch-ups for Rodriguez. But again, that kind of shows like, hey, it doesn't matter. Lefty, righty, it doesn't matter. James Outman, 1-1 count. We are here in the top of the 8th. Giants trying to at least give these fans to go home on this Friday. 39,607. Of course, when we looked at the umpires, it did say that there was more things here. But I believe this game would be a sellout because the Friday night, not sure what the Giants do on Friday night because I do not live anywhere close to Oracle Park or San Francisco. The 1-2 on the way. Fly ball that will hook foul. And looks like into that nice little area there. I do want to go to San Francisco, and I hope to one day. But again, we'll have to wait and see. And swing and a miss. 3 punch-outs for Rodriguez. Outman's talking to the umpire, like, just kind of, I guess, chatting with him, asking what he's going to do after the game. Yeah. As here is Chad Green. Like I mentioned, he is a former Yankee and Blue Jay. Mainly known with the Yankees. As we will get is, considering this is a big series, I might let, this is big. This is big right here. Okay. We're going to get Walker up. I'm going to sit Duvall down. Man, that is a tough decision. Like, I want Rodriguez to continue, but I was thinking about, you know what? Let's bring Jelly into the game. Now, if we go up, like if we get to 5 runs, then yeah, I'll let Jelly come into the game and pitch. But of course, keyword is if. 1-2 the count on Ramos. He lines it, and that'll get over the head of Max Muncy. Let's see if Ramos can get the second. He will. Hernandez will throw to the cutoff man, David Bodie. And a leadoff double for Mr. Heliot Ramos, his 14th of the year. As he's like, yeah, that was too easy, man. That was too easy. You want to look like a 2-seam trying to go to the outside corner, and Ramos got the bat to it. Slider, excuse me. As here is Lane Thomas. He is 1 for 3. Pitch, Thomas, ground ball. Well, it's a productive at-bat. It does move the runner over. Yeah, trust me, Lane. Nobody wants to go 1 for 4, but hey, you had a productive at-bat. As here is Fitzgerald in a 1-1 count. And that cutter, so nasty. Fitzgerald 210 with runners in scoring position. For Green, he only has a 4-seam slider and 2-seam. As the payoff pitch to Fitzgerald is down low, 2-2. He's 2 for 3. Has 2 base hits. I believe he drove in a run. No, he did. It's the 2-2 on the way from Green, and a nasty slider gets him chasing. And Chad Green's like, come on, give me the ball back. Trying to get us out of this. Patrick Bailey steps up. He is 0 for 2. So, I got that wrong with Lane Thomas? Is he? No, he's 1 for 4. Pitch to Bailey, cranked to right, but foul. That would have gotten out, and you can see the fans there behind him like, oh, he being like, oh, come on, Bailey. You just missed it. can straighten it out, that would be so good. I don't see Green going back to that pitch, and he does. Bailey, right center field. That's going to go into Triple's alley, and he will have, unfortunately, a double. Not fast enough. The ball got by Freeland. And it is now 5-0. Bailey's 9th double. Like I said, and like I showed earlier in the video, Bailey's been heating up. 'Cause you know what? We're going to get Sean Jelly warming up, and we're going to have him scheduled to pitch. As here is Jung-Hoo Lee. He doesn't have any homers yet? Again, contact guy, that's what we want him for. As Lee right driving stop by Freddie Freeman, and again, he just shows off why he won that Gold Glove. As he'll be leading off this top of the inning. Oof. Freddie, you should have never left Atlanta. As yes, we will bring in Sean Jelly, 24 games, 2-4, 13 holds in 24 2/3 innings. Oh, don't make me regret this. As here is Alex Freeland. This is the last chance for him to try to notch his first major league hit, and it is popped up. Adames, no way. Adames in foul territory, but the ball just like goes, I'm going to go out. For Jelly, I mean, last year he didn't do good, and his time might be running out. He may have ran his course. Of course, his last 2 seasons, he's played in 50-plus games and just has not lived up to it. We will keep Ryan Walker ready. As the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Freeland will have to wait another day to get his first major league hit. I believe that is 16 or 17 punch-outs. We'll look after the game. 1-1 count on Freddie Freeman, the man that made that beautiful, outstanding play as pitch that misses just low. Freddie Freeman, right now during the regular season, has a higher batting average than his career, which was at 301. It is a 3-1 count. Come on, Sean. Get it together. And he will walk, and oh boy. That's been the other thing about Sean. He's been walking a lot of batters, and he's upset about it. David Bodie is at the plate. The pitch, swinging a foul ball, 1-2. If you give up a hit here, Sean, to David Bodie, I don't feel confident enough. And, well, okay. There's a way to do it. There's the way to shut me up. Do that. Again, we will look at the strikeouts, and of course, I know the Giants fans are rising to their feet, wanting Ohtani to strike out, and they are down to their final strike. Jelly looks in, gets the sign, the 1-2, a ground ball. Adames, you gotta hurry, and that is the ball game. This game is over. We beat the Dodgers. You'll love to see it. Yes, everybody hug, everybody celebrate. And that was for you, fans. Giants win, they do. Hayden Birdsong goes to 6-3. Blake Snell goes to 6-4. No save needed, period. As take a look at the highlights, the Willie Adames base hit in the first scoring Matt Chapman. And then you look at his home run. I guess this was the Willie Adames game. He loves hitting against the Dodgers. I don't know what to say. And Patrick Bailey getting that double to at least help with it. And then, yeah. So take a look at the box score. The Dodgers struck out 19 times. My goodness. Whew. You know, if I'm the Dodgers hitting coach, I'm going, what the heck happened? Hayden Birdsong, really great. 7 innings. He'd be my player of the game. And he should be player of the game easily. As he is 7 innings. And what a game. Man. Unbelievable. Just a really great game. So guys, that is going to do it for me. If you like what you see here, hit the like button and subscribe. Join the Discord to get any updates on the Dynasty by the Bay franchise. Check out the other MLB franchises if you like that. Just Mr. Love Amos, Birdland Sports and Entertainment, and State of the Franchise, Yo Lag, Crazy Coach. Everybody's where they do it, where they stream or play at, will be in the link description. I am Birdsong Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Dynasty by the Bay episode. Stay safe, stay cool, stay fresh, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Dynasty by the Bay. Have a good night.